Over here, Gervonta.
Right here in the middle.
Right here.
We all right?
Yeah.
Right here, guys. Right here. Right here. What's up?
Gervonta. With his knockout power, star power, and PPV sales, Tank Davis was destined to become the next great boxing icon. Despite his undefeated record and the excitement surrounding his potential to replace Floyd Mayweather as the sport's face, some even thought he could overtake Floyd in popularity and become the new boxing king. However, rather than making history, he simply made one of the worst career decisions ever. Yes, Tank. Floyd Money Mayweather.
Do you will come back to boxing?
Oh no. I'm not coming back to the sport of boxing. The sport of boxing was good to me. I was able to make a lot of smart investments on the outside, and I just want to help. Like I said, the fighters that's up and coming. Like I was talking about, like Gervonta Tank Davis. I don't understand why he's not in the top 10 pound for pound. Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence. Benavidez. The list goes on. There's so many tough fighters out there. So many great young champions out there that I'm proud of.
Is the one who is most incensed over Dav's decision to quit boxing. Not because he lost, not because he was hurt. Floyd is utterly startled, appalled, and furious. Why? Because Mayweather's entire career was based on perseverance, self-control, and an unwavering mentality. He fought until he was 40 years old, remained unbeaten for more than 2 decades, and left boxing on his own terms. In the meantime, Tank, who is only 29 and in his prime, is squandering his entire career. If you believe this is only a retirement announcement, you are mistaken. It's about self-destruction, legal issues, and a damaged reputation that Floyd Mayweather thinks Gervonta will never overcome. What precisely transpired then? Is Gervonta Davis's career really over, and why is Mayweather furious? Let's dissect it. Listen to me. After his incredible knockout victory over Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis was ecstatic. His enormous PPV figures, devoted and expanding fan base, and limitless potential for future bouts made him the face of boxing's new generation. It only got better when he defeated Frank Martin in the ring. He might have faced Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, or possibly Ryan Garcia again. The excitement is genuine. Instead of continuing, Tank gave up when people began to question whether he could be undefeated for the duration of his career like Mayweather. Indeed, Davis is just 29 years old, and Tank recently declared that he is leaving the sport. Most fighters retire in their late 30s when their bodies are no longer able to keep up, but Davis is only 29. Even though his physical condition is at its peak, he is choosing to leave.
Things over to you, Tank. This is a huge fight for the DMV area. Does that add a little extra motivation, him being from DC, from Baltimore, going into this fight?
Not really. I've been coming up and coming to DC for a minute since I was young, so I don't really see the.
It's more so for the crowd. It ain't necessarily between me and him, DC, Baltimore, but for the crowd, it definitely is. As a area thing, it is.
Now, Tank, Roach said earlier today that he feels like the guys that you've knocked out recently don't have a chin. What's your response to that?
We gotta test his chin out. Come March the 1st.
We ain't on that. Motherfuckers don't hit me.
What's your reaction to that, Lamont? You said you feel like
that's what we gonna be in there for.
Get this, Tank is currently preparing to defend his WBA lightweight world title against Lamont Roach on March 1st, 2025, at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. This fight was originally scheduled for December 2024, but after numerous delays, it is now taking place. Since Davis essentially declared "I'm out" after this, the fight has only gotten greater. Floyd Mayweather, however, is not having any of it, and this could be the last time we see him. Mayweather developed his career by maintaining his composure, being ahead of the game, and being disciplined. He remained unbeaten and left the sport as one of the greatest ever when he fought until he was 40 years old. Now he is witnessing the young man he coached waste everything before he has even reached his full potential. Yes, he is not at all comfortable with that. Although Mayweather has been outspoken about competitors making poor professional decisions, this time he's directly Floyd is furious and thinks Tank is making the biggest mistake of his life. According to those close to Floyd, he has a point, because when you're one of the biggest names in boxing, you don't quit at 29. All of the greatest fighters in history, including Ali, Tyson, Pacquiao, and Mayweather, have persevered through difficult times. But this is where things become much worse. Floyd feels that this isn't really about boxing anymore because of Tank's mounting legal issues, but more about escaping the repercussions of his
The 4-year-old. Because you're going to go to jail. Wow.
Turn around.
For battery.
Turn around.
Domestic violence.
Put your hands behind your back.
You got hands up.
Hey, the little one inside.
You don't gotta ask me about it.
Well, we need to make sure she's with somebody.
She's okay. She's with somebody.
Okay. Listen, I get you that you're upset, but we can't just say. What's your first name? What's your first name? We can't just say that she's just with somebody. We have a duty to make sure that she's with the right people. Okay?
Look, Tank, you can't deny it. Given his speed and strength, Davis is among the most captivating fighters of this generation. The ability to knock someone out, he has it all. Some even claim that he is currently among the top 3 pound for pound, and it's difficult to dispute that.
People just go away and be...
But you specifically.
Me? First of all, I get a camp house, out here. Like day one in the camp, I start running probably like, it's different times. I might don't feel like running in the morning. I might run at night, It all depends what fits you. Like, I run in the morning. If I don't, I'll run at night. Train probably like 2 or 3. If I want to do something again, I train at night. Or I run. And that'll be it. But when I'm in camp, I really don't go outside. Like, it's hard for me to go outside, so I just be in the gym and home.
Let's face it though, his legal issues are overshadowing his skill, and they are not an isolated incident. Rather, they are a pattern that has damaged his legacy and reputation. We are discussing hit-and-run occurrences and arrests, you name it, probation violations, assault charges, etc. In 2020, he was seen on tape touching his child's mother in front of everyone at a charity basketball tournament. In 2021, he was involved in a hit-and-run in Baltimore that injured several people, including a pregnant woman. Tank dipped from the scene rather than lingering.
Zoom in on it, bro.
Nigga Gervonta Davis getting locked, bro.
Pressure right now, bro.
I got it.
Hey, go on the IG shit.
Gervonta Davis getting locked up, bro.
My man right there getting the footage on his phone.
Oh, he got it.
Nah, bro.
I got it.
Hey, go on the IG shit.
Gervonta Davis getting locked up, bro.
My man right there getting the footage on his phone.
And the legal proceedings are a complete mess. He was placed under house arrest for the hit and run in 2023. But guess what? He broke it and was imprisoned for 44 days. Even the simplest parts of his speech were beyond his comprehension. In the year 2024, you know what? More legal troubles, another arrest, and more drama. More negative publicity. Currently, fans are worn out. For example, how often may you discard your own bag? How often can you overlook your own abilities?
Tank go at it sometime, he'll look at Tank and say, yo, listen to him, man. I'm good.
Hey, AB, what's your thought on Tank and Floyd going back and forth, man?
I let 2 grown men handle their business, but they know whose side I'm on if we gotta go there, though.
Floyd Mayweather is also tired. For what reason is the same man who helped Tank become a sensation and set him up for generational fortune now watching him ruin his own career? Poor choices and careless actions? Instead of talking about his crazy knockouts, Tank is generating headlines for all the wrong reasons. Tank was meant to be the face of boxing for the next 10 years. If this is indeed his final battle, he will leave behind a legacy that is both legendary and contentious. The problem is that Floyd recognized something in Tank right away. His unique combination of strength, quickness, and unadulterated aggression made him more than just an ordinary up-and-coming fighter. For a while it worked. Floyd wanted him to be the person, the next boxing king, the one to carry on his legacy. Floyd signed Tank to Mayweather Promotions, took him under his wing, and made sure he got the most exposure, the best training, and the best possibilities. He promoted him as the next big star, put him on the biggest fight cards, and even made comparisons between him and himself. That was Floyd's level of trust. Then, however, things became ugly.
He the one told Frank that I was running at 5 o'clock to come in 7 o'clock in the morning. It's Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not gonna hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to be with him than be cool with him, because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll put you in bad situations.
Tank started feeling like he was being controlled. He wanted to do things his way, but Floyd is a perfectionist. He built his empire off discipline and business moves that made him a billionaire. So when Tank started pushing back, ignoring Floyd's advice, and acting like he didn't need him anymore, the relationship started crumbling.
What dirt? What's the name of it?
I'm not sure you got your people. Y'all all stepping, huh?
Bring that, man.
Nigga, where Derek at? I don't know.
You don't like
Frank? What that mean?
I love Lemon. I don't like Floyd, motherfucker.
No, you don't.
EJ do the trash talk, make you miss.